Aquarius. I hope this message finds you guys in good energy, good vibes. Just stopping through to do your timeless tarot for this period. Ooh, look at you already showing up. Alright, let's get into it. Got the Hierophant coming out. So you're standing in your power and speaking your truth, Aquarius. Good, because you guys been pretty quiet lately. Probably more contemplation than anything for you guys. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Focusing on your money, getting things in order, staying is probably like super important to you right now. But some of you guys could be like, your voice could be bringing in some money. You showing up and showing your face and saying what you need to say might be bringing some stability into your life. Go for yours, Aquarius. In the past, you were left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles here. But I feel like that enabled you guys to create some balance in your life and really just become the alchemist in your life. Whatever you felt left out of, I'm hearing that it was actually a blessing in disguise. So be glad that you're out of something. You got the Lovers at the bottom of your deck, so maybe some reconciliation could be on your mind right now. Hangman in reverse. So it's like you had a huge shift. I feel like in perspective to relationships. I feel like you're ready to come out of your head and say what you have to say to somebody. Ten of Cups comes out. So this is what you want. But I feel like your fear is the Six of Wands in reverse. That maybe if you say something to someone, that it won't be successful. But you got the Page of Pentacles coming out. It might be. But I feel like first there needs to be getting over some of the heartbreak and betrayal from the past. Aquarius, maybe you've hurt someone and you're afraid that if you try to reach out to them, they're going to shoot you down. I really think that you should just be focusing on your finances right now, getting things in order. Stability is like so important for you right now, Aquarius. Yeah. Queen of Swords come out of your energy. So it's really just important to be focusing on yourself right now. Let the past stay where it is. Don't allow like the emotional energy from Libra season and the Mercury pre-shadow period and all things cloud your judgment. It's really just time to focus on you. Some of you guys are poets and singers, musicians. You need to start like focusing on that. Seven of Wands. A lot of defensive energy. I feel like some people have their guard up against you, and you might have your guard up against other people as well. There's been a lot of like hurtful communication that has went back and forth. Damn. Separation. That's inevitable. It had to happen because it was fucking with your stability, your home life, like whatever situation you were in the past with this Ten of Swords here. I feel like it has to stay there. Yeah, because it bears no fruit. It's like, don't spend your energy working towards something that's not even really fulfilling you. Maybe you just kind of reminiscing or you just feel like you want like that family, that energy where everybody is like, cohesive and in love and happy. But Spirit is saying you got to take some time out and just like rest and focus on yourself. Come out of your head about all this stuff from the past. Because you got the Sun card. So I feel like everything's going to turn out fine. Like hope is going to be restored. Happiness is going to come back in. But it's going to be after a time of you just like taking some time out for yourself. And with the Queen of Swords we had, just really putting yourself first. And for some of you, that might be you need to rest. I hear that some of you guys have just been overworking yourself to the point where you're exhausted and you don't even want to do nothing else anymore. The past has really been bugging you. Maybe like you had like a like somebody come in and out a lot. Or you could have been in and out of someone else's life a lot. But nonetheless, it's like whatever you working on now, you have to keep that like energy level up for it. That's probably why you need to take some rest because you could burn yourself out and then not have any energy to carry through on the rest of your projects. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. So it's like love is really not on the table right now. I feel like it's like time for you to internalize your love for yourself, for your passions, for your art. Because I keep hearing that a lot of you guys are artists, but it's like you've been so exhausted from other things that you probably haven't had a chance to really pour into your work. I mean, like your not your work, like the things that you love to do. Also, you need to start like making the things that you love like a business so that it never feels like you're working. King of Swords comes out in a upright position. You already had the Queen of Swords come out. So you're really balancing out that divine masculine, that divine feminine energy for yourself right now, Aquarius. Really trying to come from a space of logic. You've been through a lot of stuff in the past, and so now it's like I feel like you just really want to make the right decision. There was a lot of pain though in the past, a lot of discord in the home, but that's clearing out for you now, Aquarius. But you gotta get your fire back. You gotta start feeling yourself again. You've been quiet way too long. That's why the Hierophant came out earlier because it's time to speak up. It's time to let your voice be heard. You got the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups. So somebody is like really having some trouble letting go of something. A lot of heartbreak, poured a lot of emotion into something. And I just feel like it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. You could just be reflecting on that around this time. Some nostalgia too, like reminiscing on the good times when things were fun, things were exciting, when like love was just overflowing. But somebody fucked that up. Feel like you're done waiting for things to turn around. You're just ready for things to start happening and flowing for you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So money is like really on your mind right now. You want to have enough money so that you can kind of like just chill and focus on your artistic and I feel like you've been working hard just so you can do that. So you don't have to be like working every day. I feel like you just want that lofty artist life, like where you can sell a painting and then have money to cover you for like 6 months to a year. And I feel like since it's not happening in the time span that you wanted to, it's kind of worrying you. But I'm hearing that things are going to pick up for you, Aquarius. You just got to start speaking up. I know you hate confrontation, you hate like people being unnecessarily controlling over you, but I feel like it's time for you to take control. It's time for you to be happy and it's time for you to celebrate. And those things are going to start happening for you, Aquarius. It's just really time for you to step up. Yeah, strength is being restored. And it's been taking a lot of strength in you too, Aquarius, to kind of like dodge some bullets And it's been taking more strength for you to hold your tongue than anything. You got to stop holding your tongue. You got to start speaking up for yourself. Here you go again, Aquarius. Star card coming out with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you about to start something new. And I feel like you just going to protect this new beginning with like everything you have in you. You've healed a lot. So like I feel like you're just protecting that space that you're healed in. You like, no, I'm not about to be vulnerable with people anymore and allow them to like overrun me. Don't listen to your friends too much either. Don't allow your friends and family's perceptions of who you are and what you should be doing control how you see yourself. Because I feel like you are in a good space now. A lot of new opportunities and beginnings coming for you. And you just got to restore that passion in yourself. And I see this Knight of Swords as you just charging towards your goals, really just being ready. But make sure you have a good plan. Don't just like go out there wielding your sword and being defensive unnecessarily. But definitely, I feel like you need to protect your new beginnings and your peace and your happiness. Outsiders don't have no control over what you're doing unless you give it to them. Eight of Cups. Definitely time to move on, move forward, move away from anything that was emotionally exhausting for you, Aquarius. Because I feel like some people don't understand you. They don't understand how you like show your love. You can be very reserved and very distant sometimes emotionally. And this may have caused some people to walk away from you. But I also feel like you wanted to walk away from things that were just strenuous. There was somebody that was very self serving, very like just overpowering. Everything was about them. Yeah, it was unbalanced. Everything was about somebody was just real selfish. Everything was about them. They weren't giving as much as they were taking. And it was like, nah. I feel like even their communication, somebody has some very childish ways of communicating. And I just feel like now that you know more about yourself and what you want, you just choosing to walk away from it. But you're walking away into wish fulfillment. I feel like taking your power back and just doing your own thing and speaking up for yourself is what's going to give you this happiness, Aquarius. And it's like, it's long overdue. It's time for you to like stand in your own power, stand in your truth. But things are looking up for you. Things are looking up for you. Things are turning around. Look, you got the star card again. It's the sun card again. So yes, yes, Aquarius. Things are going to get better. Money is going to start to come in. And you are going to start to speak up. Just know that when you do speak up, it's going to like shake some people because you've been so quiet and allowed so much stuff to go on that when you do speak up, it's gonna shake the foundation. Star card, sun card showing up again, and walking away from all these imbalanced situations, Aquarius, is actually gonna lead you to something that's more befitting to you, something where you have support, equal give and take. You're leaving this old narrative behind of you just gotta give, give, give to prove your worth or your loyalty. Like that's so played out and outdated. You ready to work towards love. You ready to work towards something, some happiness. But I feel like you have been mastering yourself. This has been like a thing with the air signs readings I've been doing. It's just really mastering themselves. Ten of Pentacles comes out. Yes, Aquarius. Money is going to turn around. It's going to start to come in for you. This could even be some inheritance or just like a blessing from the universe. Something big, something substantial that's going to last you for you to be able to take care of your family and put some money aside and save for a rainy day. King of Cups. So you have been very stoic and very silent about your emotions, but I feel like on the inside they have been overflowing. Some of you have had to cry like alone because your pride won't allow you to show people how you really feel because you don't wear your emotions and your heart on your sleeve. So it's like people really never know what to think. They really never know what you're saying, inside. Like they just see you kind of being cold and standoffish. But I feel like on the inside, you got a lot of emotions, a lot of pain from the past too. I'm hearing a lot of pain from your childhood as well. The Emperor comes out again, so it's definitely time to take your power back. You got him twice coming out. So it's definitely time for you to stand up for yourself. You can still be stoic and still express how you feel. Six of Swords at the bottom of your deck, so you are moving on to better times, Aquarius. Ace of Cups. There is going to be a new beginning in love for some of you guys. I'm so happy for you. I feel like your heart has been like closed off for a while, but I do feel like you're ready to work towards love, but towards a stable relationship. Three of Cups, celebration. This came out twice again. A lot of doubles for you guys tonight. So these are divine messages. 222. So you're gonna be placed in the right. You're gonna be put in the right place at the right time to meet the people you need to meet. You really need to get out too and have some fun. You've probably been cooped up in the house or just busy working, and you haven't really had a chance to enjoy yourself. It's definitely time to get out and enjoy yourself, Aquarius. Get link up with people that really get you, that know you love them. Be be around those people. You got the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So like I said, a blessing from the universe. I feel like stability is being restored in your life, which is gonna allow you to just cut the anxiety out. Finally get some rest at night. Like whatever demons or things that come to you at night when you're trying to rest that's racing through your mind, maybe replaying scenarios over and over again, just thinking if things would have went differently and you could have been happy. I feel like you're going to be cutting that out coming up, and you're going to start to realize that you have a lot of stuff around you to be grateful for, to celebrate. You're going to have this new love coming in, money coming in, stability being restored, your strength coming back to you. You've probably been drained a lot lately, like I said, but you're going to get back on your feet. You're bouncing back, Aquarius. You are definitely bouncing back. Trying to make amends. Some apologies need to be given, not fights. Because if you argue and be contentious with people, it's still not going to feel good. I mean, you may say what you want to say and feel, but you don't have to argue. You can put people in their place and you can say what you want to say without having to be confrontational because you have support. You have people coming in to like get you over that that bump in the road. You know what I mean? To like have your back. You have people that love you and want to have your back and support you. You've pulled yourself out of some situations and you got the Empress. So you getting back on your shit, Aquarius. You're gonna start to feel good, look good, smell good. You're gonna be like super fertile with ideas and attracting beautiful things to you. All this abundance that's coming in. Just shift your mindset, Aquarius, and realize that like your voice matters. What you want matters. and start speaking up for yourself. Step into this wish fulfillment. Okay, let's get your oracle messages. The people who challenge you out are gonna see you glow up, Aquarius. Okay, the first card you guys got was surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving any dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Yeah, so don't get into any arguments with anybody. Don't get into any confrontations. Release any old pain, resentment, frustration, all of that. Just let it go because it's not going to serve you where you're going. Mm. Surrender resentment. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. Yeah, it's time to just lean in and love on the people that love you. Because I'm telling you, if you hold on to that poison, yeah, you'll feel good because you feel like, oh, so and so doesn't deserve my forgiveness. They don't deserve this and that. Well, maybe they don't, but that don't mean you have to carry that anger around because it'll just poison you, poison your sauce, and it'll actually distract you from the things that will make you happy. Okay, let's get your energy messages. I know you probably feel a little misunderstood, but people who know your character, they get you. So don't focus on the ones that don't. The first card you guys got was patience. And remember I was saying earlier that things may not be happening in the time frame you want them to, but just be patient because things are going to start to pick up. Everything is just clearing out for you right now. It says peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. Yes, like the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords that came out. Quiet your mind. Let go of any anxiousness to rush on things, to move too quickly. Just pace yourself. Be patient with your art, with your craft. with whatever it is that you really want to get out there. Be patient because your time is coming up. The next message you got was storm warning in reverse. That's good. Okay, clouds on the horizon. This card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that the sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. This new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also, spend some time reflecting on the difficulty that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your new path. Affirmation: I have the power to overcome any obstacle. No matter what is going on, I can be strong, confident, and self directed. Yes, your strength is returning. Your passion is returning. Things were cloudy for a while, but they're clearing up. You have the Ten of Cups. I see things getting better. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Star card. You have the Sun card. You have the Three of Cups twice. It's time to like be happy. It's time to look at the things around you that matter, like those people, the close ones, the ones that really love you and get you. These are the people you're going to share your happiness and your abundance with when it comes in. And you have to just shape your thoughts around what you want to see. You want to see that happiness and that abundance? Shape your mind to that. Yes, reflect on the past so that you can see where you went wrong in some aspects so that you don't repeat those same cycles. Because when this new relationship comes in for you guys, you don't want to do the same thing you did in the past that destroyed it. Whether it was not speaking up enough, not setting those boundaries when you didn't feel comfortable, I feel like you're not going to be doing that anymore because you see it kind of got you stuck in some rut where like you weren't even yourself anymore. And just don't allow anybody to like pigeonhole you into some idea of who they think you are. Even if they are your close friends and family, be with people who like embrace your freedom of expression. Because I know one thing about you guys, y'all don't like to be like trapped in or bossed around or micromanaged or people just over your shoulder telling you what to do all the time. And yeah, that's exhausting. So let's see. I guess that's it, Aquarius. Pretty straight to the point. But yes, good times are on their way. Halloween is coming up. If you celebrate that, get out and have some fun. Have some drinks. Don't overindulge if you know you can't handle your liquor, but get out, have some fun. Maybe dress up, hang with your buddies or your girls, and just like step into this new you, Aquarius, because you're being reborn. And I just feel like it's long overdue for you. You really gotta just start saying what you feel at all times. And there's a way to do it tactfully. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be just cutting people every which way. But definitely use discernment of who you celebrate with now. All right, my lovely Aquariuses. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys on social media. Information for booking is in the description box below. And I'll see you guys on Instagram or Twitter. All right, y'all. Sending you peace and balance.